Thanks for inviting us in. It is Friday night, 6 o'clock, a live look here at opening night at the Indiana State Fair. Friday night fun certainly underway over at the State Fairgrounds.
If you're planning a night at the fair tonight or just a night out, make sure you keep an eye on the weather because we've got some little pop-up storms and Angela's been tracking that for us tonight.
Yes, and so far, so good.
Good.
The fair is clear. Conner Prairie is clear.
Nice.
Ruoff is clear.
Good.
Oh, that's right. Leonard Skinner is at Ruoff tonight.
There's a lot going on this Friday night, a lot of outdoor activities, and so far so good for most of us. And I say for most because I do have one severe storm in the eastern part of the state. This includes those of you in Brookville and just east of the Connersville area. Richmond, you are not under the severe thunderstorm warning. The warning, by the way, has been extended into parts of southwestern Ohio. But Richmond, you do have a stronger storm moving in with some heavy rain and the threat of some lightning. That storm, by the way, has a history of some wind damage in the western sections of Rush County. A couple of spotty cells moving through parts of Madison County. These are just to the north and west of Interstate 69. Marion County is clear at this hour, and that is some good news for the fair. Opening night of the State Fair. This evening, the Spinners and Four Tops on the free stage. Temperatures will be in the 80s. It's going to be warm. It's going to be muggy. Chance for a pop-up shower or a thunderstorm, and more of the same for the weekend. I'll have all the details in the full forecast.
All right, Angela, we'll stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we showed you a live look at the Midway. Let's go back now to opening night at the Indiana State Fair.
Yeah, Ella Rhodes has certainly had the best assignment going today. She's been on the ride, she showed us horses, and now she joins us live again from the fairgrounds. You're having a great Friday night, Ella.
Oh, I'm having the best Friday ever, Scott and Anne Marie. And it's dinner time, so everybody's chowing down and looking for a place to go. I want to show you these French fries, though. These are the General Tso French fries, and a local Indiana bison truck actually made these. So there's bison meat in there, and it's one of the Taste of the Fair items that you can try this year that they haven't had before. This looks delicious. We got some spicy mayo on there, green onions, some coleslaw on there as well. I cannot wait to dig into this. Now, I did learn earlier that I was chewing and talking with my mouth full, and that's not good, so I'm not going to do that to you guys again. But you can take a look at some of the video from earlier on your screen there, and you can just see what a great time people are having at the State Fair. I mean, there's games, there's rides, there's something truly for everyone that they've got going on here. Now, back to those rides. There's about 50 rides you can enjoy as well. That's a whole lot. And we also spoke with the Kiefer family, who makes the first day of the fair a yearly tradition.
Time goes by fast. So as a family, we don't get to see each other, especially when we grow up and we get older, so we start getting busy. So as a family, we do this together and spend time.
Now, they did make it very clear that they go on all of the rides before they eat their dinner. Of course, rather be safe than sorry, that's for sure. And I did the same thing, went on the ride earlier, and now I'm gonna try these French fries. I'm looking forward to it. And just as a reminder, everybody, the fair closes tonight at 11, but the gates close at 8. So if you wanna make it out tonight, you gotta get in here by 8 p.m. And coming up at 6:20-ish, we'll tell you about Ben Davis High School and their band performance earlier today that made some history. Anne-Marie,
all right,
Scott?
Ella, we are captivated by this little boy behind you who's made a guest appearance in your live shot there, just left in the little black shirt. Did you catch his name as he was sitting there? He was,
you know, I actually didn't catch his name, but he was drinking his juice box and he had just finished his French fries. And I was telling them, I was like, we don't have to get you in the camera if you don't want to be. And they're like, you're fine where you are. But he said he was having a lovely time at the fair today. He said, I'm happy.
Well, that's good. And he made his TV debut. And, you know, you never know who you're going to run to at the State Fair. Ella, thanks so much. We do know that heading to the State Fair is a little bit different this year. You know, they've been working on that big entrance along Fall Creek. And now the traffic patterns there have changed. It used to be you had to do a big U-turn and all this. Not anymore. And
Rob's got the details on that.
Yeah, it's definitely improved in a big way. So let me talk about those gates, the entrances. If you are headed to the fair, let's take a look at the maps and show you what we're looking at. Let's get in a little bit closer here. Now, there are multiple gates to get into the fair. There are some of these that are main entry points. One of those is gate number 1. This is right along 38th Street, another Gate 2, which is right along 42nd Street. But the one that we're talking about is Gate 6. And yes, on Fall Creek, it used to be in the past that you couldn't make that left turn if you're going northbound on Fall Creek. That has changed with this new gate that's been newly remodeled. It's beautiful, looks good. You can now make that left. However, want to keep in mind, even though you can make the left and the right, no matter which direction you're going in, they will close these gates if the parking lots that these gates go to are full, although I believe Gate 6 is an ADA gate, so if you need that type of compliance there, that's what you're looking for when it comes to the gates. But thankfully, the weather is dry, so that will not impact your travel. Getting to it, Angela's going to be back with a look at the rest of the weekend forecast coming up.
All right, Rob, thanks so much. I want to let you know that the Indiana State Fair runs through August 23rd, and remember, it is closed on Mondays. We've got a full guide with all the info you need. You can check it out right now on WTHR.com. And keeping everybody safe at the State Fair is a massive operation. State police, first responders, and medical teams all in a command center at the fairgrounds coordinating that response.
Emily Longnecker caught up today with the governor as he toured the fair's command center. Emily.
Well, you know, when it's all said and done, about 1 million people could come through the Indiana State Fair this month, and it is a big task keeping all of those people safe.
Governor Mike Braun got a look inside the Indiana State Fair's command center Friday. The governor toured the command center and met with members of the Indiana State Police tasked with keeping fairgoers safe. In the same building, Governor Braun also met with some of the medical staff providing on-site first aid to fairgoers who may need some kind of help.
Looking at the war room back there, they got plenty of technology, and at least so far today it's been just a few minor incidents, and the health unit is right here as well. But I think this facility was built in '23, and it wasn't ideal what they had before. Now it's deluxe, so that's great.
Have they briefed you on some of the new technology?
They did. I mean, the cameras and actually using drones, so it's going to be easy to keep everybody safe and sound.
All of it, including that command post that you just saw there, a coordinated effort to make sure that millions of fairgoers can enjoy the fair safely. At the Indiana State Fair, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
And Emily asked the governor about some other topics during her sit-down interview today.
And you can catch more of that conversation on our free political streaming show called Crossroad Politics. New episodes premiere Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. on the free WTHR streaming app.
Happening now, the family of the man who was killed in that alleged shootout with IMPD officers is tonight calling for more transparency.
In this incident, 2 officers were hurt. Police say one of them was shot by 21-year-old Dallas Jett. The other officer was hit by friendly fire.
And now Jett's family wants to see the body cam video of what happened. Our Logan Gay joins us live tonight at 6 after hearing from the family. Logan, what did they tell you?
Hey Scott and Ann. Well, this press conference and visual comes after the family says they were told by IMPD that they will be able to take a look at that police body camera video, but so far that hasn't happened. In fact, now they're here at this church demanding to see that video, and they say they have retained legal counsel. Now, IMPD says the criminal and internal investigations remain ongoing. The family did mention that the IMPD has told them now again that they will be able to see that video next week at some time, but still no word on if or when that video will be released to the public. But the family believes releasing the footage is a matter of transparency. And Jett's family says he was a great young man, respectful, and had a future ahead of him.
Our family is asking for justice, the full truth, arrived through the proper process, without speculation or alternative narratives.
Now, we did reach out to IMPD, and they directed us to a previous statement saying, in part, IMPD remains committed to transparency and intends to respond to the family's request and share the footage with Mr. Jett's family as required under state law. Now, happening right now inside these doors is the visual happening right now with Jett's family and friends as they continue to honor his legacy and his life. Tomorrow is his funeral, where it is open to the public, where they will continue to do the same thing. Coming up tonight at 11, I have more from his family and friends about what they're hoping to see from IMPD, in fact, what they're demanding to see, and why it matters, and what they would like the community to help them do.
All right, we'll see you tonight at 11. Logan Gay, thanks so much. Still to come on this Friday night, a new report out says Central Indiana is facing an affordable housing crisis.
We'll show you how a local nonprofit is working now to help people stay in their homes. Angela?
Hey, Anne-Marie, lots of outdoor events tonight, including baseball at Victory Field, Symphony on the Prairie for the Beatles tribute, and we've got music at Ruoff. It's going to be a muggy night.
Concerns tonight over reports about a growing weapons shortage.
We have what Indiana Senator Todd Young is now saying about the issue. Ahead here on 13 News at 6.